Hey, friends and family, I love what I do because once in a while, as a pastor, you meet people that rock your world. This summer, I met two incredible women. One is Kollar from New Hudson, Michigan, and another is Richardson from St. John, New Brunswick, Canada. Somehow, God stirred their hearts when they heard about the villages where kids were enslaved and had an opportunity to be rescued. They did some digging and homework and found an organization that rescues and educates and integrates these kids. The word slavery conjures up for me words like abuse, beaten, isolated, and starved physically, emotionally, and psychologically. To think that a child is ripped from his home and placed in a frightening environment, the thought of being a child slave and perhaps getting a chance to somehow taste freedom again makes me wonder what that looks like. You can be a window of hope for a child that has been rescued from the fishing slave industry on Lake Volta in Ghana. For some reason, I see myself in one of these little boys that had just got rescued. This journey for me began when this past summer I went to the Global Leadership Summit, and something started in me a passion to speak up, to champion courageously for the causes of kids in need. Most of you know I grew up in an orphanage. I'm indebted to the countless of people who were not silent and passive about the needs I had. So I sensed I needed to do something for the less fortunate and underprivileged. At the same time, I thought everything looked fine in my life. I had explained and rationalized away the million causes that call my name. The pastor is busy, I thought. Right? I'm studying journalism on top of that. That's not an easy task to do. Somebody else will take care of them, so as long as they have a shirt on their back. But then God reminded me of my own childhood. What I was doing was not enough. It took me 3 months to connect the dots, to sort out and figure it out, what God was saying to me. I need your help. So Tia and JD will be traveling to Ghana to experience this work of redemption. They're raising money to build a school so they can give more kids hope for the future. What if there were a group of people who really believe that a one-time contribution makes a difference in the life of a child? It provides an opportunity for them to attend the school that perhaps one day will position them to overcome the past. Like someone did for me, I believe in the power of friends and family to touch the lives of kids affected either by natural causes, human foolishness, or unpredicted circumstances. Imagine hearing and seeing countless stories of kids that need a neighbor. Like Jesus describes in the Gospel of Luke. He says in that story that whoever helped the least of these did it for me. In the book of Matthew 25, it talks about how I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me. Whoever helped the least of these did it for me. When I thought about the fact that I don't have to travel there, but I can do something that will make a mark on a child's heart, my heart bubbled up with joy. Would God stir up in your heart what He has done in mine? This is where you come in. We can partner with Tia and JD and our Ghanaian brothers and sisters. So would you prayerfully consider joining me and contributing to the vision and passion of these women to rescue kids in Ghana? So they're raising $30,000 for the school, and currently they've raised 12% of the money. So your gift of love can pierce the darkness of this evil world that these kids have been through. Your gift will give birth to hope in them and in us, that they might live and get a chance to be loved. I realize you get masses of infomercials and solicitations for money and causes. That makes me want to run and hide and not shake things up and not risk my reputation, my position, my comfort level. But God has a way of putting things in perspective, because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment, all failures, come to a halt knowing it's not about me, knowing that someone else sacrificed for me and was more willing to do it for others. And so I'm more willing to do it for others. And I'm asking it of you. If a child who was once a slave gets an opportunity to attend a school built by the kindness of many people on this side of heaven, now that moves me. It moves heaven, many hearts beyond belief. Maybe you think a little contribution is ordinary, mundane, and insignificant. But God has a way of taking what little we have and making it extraordinary, and more meaningful and more purposeful, fitting into His plan, putting a dent in the world's need. If you have questions, you can call Tia, Kollar, and JD Richardson. Thank you for helping. Take care.